Are we ready?
You're gonna be V. Yeah. Captain V for the rest of your life. Huh?
Okay, we're going?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it. You cue us in.
This is a podcast made by adults, for adults, and may contain adult content. Listener discretion is advised.
This is the Get On With It podcast. I'm Smoothers.
I'm Too Grody.
I'm Bun Bun.
And Chokumi Senpai here.
And let's get on with it!
Yeah.
Welcome back. Today's topic is what if?
What if? So like a question like just guessing if a situation just happens, normally that will turn into effect. So like for instance, let's say our lives. What if our lives are just the sim games itself, honestly? Someone's playing our lives around.
The person controlling my sim can eat a dick. Because he's like, what if I make you... what if I give you, crazy stats, but no motivation to succeed? Crazy base stats.
I'm
going to make you one of the fastest guy out there, but no desire to get fast.
They made you perfect, you make you the most handsome guy ever, and every girl loves you. But when they see something underneath, they're like, wow, you must have a peanut sack right there. That will be sad. God made me have to have a penis-sized penis. Oh, penis, yeah.
What's a penis-sized penis?
A penis-sized penis.
No, peanut. Peanut. I said peanut-sized penis. Just right there.
Oh, man. I want to say the girls don't care, but...
I can't relate. I just... Yeah. There's nothing really there for me to relate.
So both of you just had nothing but large dicks, didn't you?
I guess we do now. It's bigger than your peanut.
I mean... if we look at it from this perspective, the person who created your sim had to pick your height, your size, your color, but then they also had advanced stats to give you, what you're allergic to,
so if
your eyesight.
They really went ahead on crazy. They said, Bun Bun, you're gonna be allergic to freaking everything. You like fruit? Well, too bad.
Yeah, and they decided what difficulty to play the game on Sims. You know what I mean?
Oh, cruelty.
I'm on monster mode. I'm on monster mode, okay?
Yeah.
You want to be an artist?
But what happened if the guy behind that is controlling us in the Sims games simulation? What happened if his life just suck and he's just making our lives suck?
No, what if his is great? His is great.
No.
He has nothing else to do but make us suffer.
No, he has to make us suffer because he's like, what happened? No. What happened if we are in a game and we're playing someone in real life in our reality or a different reality? He's like, I'm playing Sims games and I'm creating these humans and such, building this. No wonder 281 in Texas here is taking forever. He doesn't have time to fucking...
Well, now they know where we live.
Well, they already knew that. We said it before.
But that is kind of an interesting thought because,
He's like, I want to fix the government. The government should fix itself.
Somebody rich would... probably not care if their sim succeeded or not. And then if you're poor, obviously, or not less fortunate, or you're not having a good time, then you're going to make your sim the opposite of what you are. So your sim is going to be enjoying life super successful.
But what happened if you die, actually? What happened if you die in the sim?
We're just a sociology project for someone.
Then you gave up on the game and then you just stopped playing the game.
No, what happened if you die? So the guy who created you as a sim character,
you died. He forgot to pay the electric bill.
So if you for instance, let's say you die, you be reincarnated, you're into another new game file for Sims, and he just makes it worse.
Oh, he started a new character.
Yeah, a new character, and he just makes your life even worse. I live a happy life. Nah, we're just gonna make it worse for you.
It's just somebody out there is enjoying playing my character right now.
Yeah, doesn't mean you are.
Yeah, you are. yeah, and whoever created the 5 to 2. So 5 days a week. Yeah, that's the worst design.
My
ever.
character loves relationship progression, but I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
I was do tell. Would you like to delve deeper into that topic?
Elaborate too, Grody. No, but
Grody has died.
Stop working.
Two Grody Sim decided. The guy playing my Sim was like, "Hey, I want you to say this really controversial thing right now and see what kind of threat levels you can engage in."
But actually, a good one is College Humor did one of like the Sims. Did it like a Sims movie, but it's a horror movie where it's like, oh, all right, I'm gonna go walk outside. Who took out the door? And someone's swimming in a pool, like. Someone's in a pool and like they took out the ladder and they made the like bigger.
I think I remember this.
Yeah, and it's like they make the pool bigger and he's like, I can't get out. How do I get out? Like, and then it's like, you know how they have glitches in the Sims game? What happens that's in real life? Like, you know, you're like there's those memes that I seen like, oh, it's okay, I'm just cooking my baby in a barbecue pit. It's fine. Oh, look at Death is actually asking me on a date while he killed my grandmother. I was like,
hey, Grandma.
She's dead as it goes. Hey.
Hey.
He's like, hey, you married this motherfucker?
Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, he has good looks. What do you mean? He's just a bag of bones. Right? A bag of bones.
He's just a bag of bones.
What do you mean?
A bag of bones, right? But no, he's grand sex. How'd you know?
Because he can bone you.
There you go. Making bone
Sounds
jokes.
rough.
Sounds rough.
Low cat in the background with the low cat with the little paws and the drumstick. But damn, that'll be crazy because holy shit. So can we do a cheat code? Can he do a cheat code then?
Somebody's definitely cheating.
Yeah, no. Can we do possibly a cheat code ourselves to make it really like? Yeah, you can. It's called rob a bank.
Whoever is playing the Rock is a next level hacker. Hacker mode. Right? He's like, oh, what do you mean I can only grow muscle this way? And he's like, no.
It's about pain. It's about power.
He's like, he put in the hours and somehow managed to hack the game.
He's like, oh, so his class is a wrestler. I could change into actor. Actor, right? Voice actor.
He put in the hours, put in the power, and I don't know, just the fucking cheating.
Wrong lyrics.
Yeah,
man. Somebody said that, because somebody said that to me the other day, but they said it in a nonchalant way. What's the lyrics? What is it?
It's about pain. It's about power.
They're like, it's about pain. It's about power. It's about putting in the hours. Some way he fucking said it, and I was like, what is that from?
He says something we devour.
No. Okay, so if we're talking about The Rock, how he's everything like that bullshit. Let's say this instead of The Sims. So what if every rich person can live a normal life of ours, like a middle class and all that? They don't survive for shit. They actually will die on the planet of the earth quick.
I disagree with that because if you look at where some celebrities started,
some celebrities,
so they know
but there's some celebrities, not all celebrities or rich people, because a lot of rich people just low off.
Yeah, if you were born rich, you don't know anything else.
I don't know if there was a thing is like a guild or a clan in Sims, but there's definitely a group of people in this scenario who joined what's called like the Republican Reddit, and they have a clan called Trump, and they're just like, hey, we're gonna troll the entire Sim community. What? They're like, we're gonna make a TV celebrity star the president of this Sim world. That makes so much fucking sense.
That does,
because gamers will troll you.
And they'll keep doing it to succeed their plan. That's a mindfuck right there.
Rock 2024.
Actually, no, that actually is happening.
Hackathon.
No,
Hackathon. He's just hacking the game as far as he can
what's
go.
that guy who's in Austin?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he wants to become governor or something.
He dropped out.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
No, I think he was doing
his
a good job.
His Sim character is definitely friends with
it's stupid. It's a waste of time of his knowledge and his creativity on. All right, I'm gonna drop out, guys, because fuck this shit. Like, dude.
No, I don't think he had enough ratings.
Ratings?
Yeah.
Ratings? Like people? Like, was this a TV show?
Not political ratings. Like he wasn't getting enough in the polls of to continue running.
Yeah.
80 on.
But honestly, that anyone could happen. Like even Kanye West joined in the political thing, right?
And that was a publicity stunt.
Yeah, that's so stupid. That was at the last minute, the last second. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna join I'm gonna try to become president.
I would much rather him become a Star Wars character, the freaking
Dark Kanye.
I know, it's
Star Wars episode 10. What's it called?
What is it?
Darth Yeezy.
Yeah, Darth Yeezy finds Princess
Kim Stardashian.
Yeah, Kim
Kardashian. And Darth Yay.
Darth Yay. Or Darth West or something like that.
You said you had it.
And what was it?
Or Darth Yeet or Yeetus or something like that. Yeezy.
Darth Yay.
Yeah.
Sith.
I don't know.
And Dark Yay? I don't know.
Yay?
I don't know.
Dark
Yay.
You're Dark Yay. You're speaking all these different languages while you're speaking stuff.
Yeah, Kim Stardashian and Darth Yay.
And
Darth Yay.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you said like 7 times.
I said that 7 times.
Darth Yay?
Can we
Darth
edit that out?
Darth Yay? Darth Yay.
Darth Yay.
No! It's Darth Yay! Yeah, you've been saying it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is our...
Keep it in.
This whole podcast is going to have to say, I was like, Darth Yay?
Nailed it. That's going to be the title for this video. Darth Yay.
Darth Yay.
Kim Stardashian and Darth Yay.
Yeah.
All right, fucking get on with it.
Good job, Too Grody.
My hair is all crazy.
What was that other scenario that we were coming up with?
What if a game of
what tragic event in history would you stop?
Oh yeah.
What tragic event in history would you stop?
None.
Why?
Oh, me becoming born.
Why?
That's the easiest.
Hold on, wait. She said none.
Why none?
Because I think things are supposed to happen for a reason. I know that people are gonna be like the whole bullshit of like things happen for a reason, but like there's a theory. Hold on.
No, you're right.
Let's talk. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
There's a theory that and I forgot where it's from, but basically the idea is if you think about a river, right, and you close off a part of a river where it's flowing, it's still going to find a path to flow. So even if you prevent somebody from dying or you prevent an event from occurring, it's still going to happen. And it might happen less of a severity or even worse. So if something horrible has already happened, if I prevent it, there's a possibility that it can come back even worse. So I think that things are supposed to happen for a reason, and we have to learn from those things to prevent them in the future, rather than turning back time and preventing them there.
So if I went back in time and stopped myself from becoming born, nothing's gonna change, right? That's a good question.
Hold on.
I have a better one.
Yeah.
If I decide not to eat a pizza this week, am I doomed to eat one next week?
I had a really good thing going on here, and y'all are like,
no. My question is actually good. Like, what happens if I stop myself from being born? Will that make change of events?
But you're assuming that you could go back in time.
Yeah.
So are you calling yourself a tragedy? Because we need to talk about that first.
Yeah, I am. I was born. My tragedy of myself was being born.
Okay.
Now it's therapy session.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for therapy.
Do I need to go back in time and give you a Do I need to go back in time and give you a hug?
Actually?
Is that a yes? You paused a really long.
A single tear comes out of his eyes because I went back in time.
No.
He's like,
I've been healed.
No. What it is possible? No.
I don't know if you're being serious.
No. This is so fucking.
You broke him.
He's a fucking troll.
Yeah. No. So I'll tell you something interesting. So what happened? Okay. So long story short is, I think I told you that story, but I didn't tell you. So long story short was when I was a young kid, I tried to run away from my parents. Mostly my stepfather because he's abusive and all that. There was one where I actually was trying to run away into getting a bus stop, and I was at a bus stop trying to get a bus and just go wherever I want to, and I was young at the time. I think like less than 10 years old, and this is weird, but this guy was walking across a bus stop as well and stopped, but he was wearing a nice suit, a nice jacket on top, and an umbrella because it was actually raining. He was wearing a mask and like a masquerade mask. I didn't get a familiar face. Long story short is he asked me like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to run away. He's like, why would you want to run away for? Because of my stepdad and everything else that's happening, and like, I'm getting abused, and I'm tired of it. I just want to kill myself. Like, how young kids back then will always say, I don't want to do it. I want to do it. Like that kind of bullshit. But the thing is, yeah, I had that mindset of that kid. So the guy told me honestly, he's like, you shouldn't be running away from your future. And what do you mean? He says there's possibilities of things that may change for you. You don't expect it. You're just gonna have to live through it. And all that, and I believe him. He's like, why just walk home and just deal with the consequences? Because there's always going to be some positivity that's going to come out of those consequences that are not your own. I believe them. I walk home and my parents called the cops saying, like I was lost. I was found. I just went back home. My stepdad was being a bitch, whatever. But other than that, that made me feel something because I had a dream about that, of me doing the same thing in another world, stopping from a boy from doing the same thing as me. So what happened if that's a possibility? You can actually go back in time and stop. See, like, it's kind of hard to say or to describe it, but what if you can actually do that yourself, but you won't remember it? Can you? Can you do that?
So you go back in time and stop yourself from doing something?
Yeah, but you won't remember it once you come back to your own time. Can that actually happen?
What they call that, in the theory for that is, and I don't know the exact name of the theory, but the idea, the concept is that once you go back in time, you start a new stream of time. And so, how do you say this? The stream of time that you originally were on, and so you, like, okay, so let's say it's Thursday, and you go back to Tuesday. Well, that forever will be a loop, but it creates a new time stream, separate from that one, which has a completely different ending.
Yeah, then the
and
beginning.
You won't remember what happened from that. Like, you won't. Yes. You would never have gone back. Yeah,
because the thing is, what happened if I did run away and all that, and something bad happens to me? That's the end of my story. So that person I saw, that could have been possibly me from the future of another reality, told me to stop and go back home and actually open a new path, which a lot of things have changed, honestly, for that reason. Can that really work? Like,
well, first I think a time machine would have to be
built. No, it doesn't have to be a time machine sometimes, actually. Like, there's other possibilities of, like, of dots of minds. Like, you know how people say they can see, like, things from the future and the past, and as well as something that happens, and, can do it. It's all in the mindset of the human mind.
But to actually travel back in time...
Well, you don't need to travel back in time with using a time machine. A possibility. There are people that have theorized saying you can actually use astral projection as a being of going to, like, of different universes.
I guess, like, you would have to determine whether or not, if astral projection was maybe a different kind of time travel, then, like...
There's multiple ways of that.
Astral projection is a different thing. Like,
But what happened if they gave you a choice of them?
Astral projection is just your spirit leaving your physical body.
But the thing is, you go to another... So the thing is, you leave from your physical body. What happens if you actually figure out... Or what happens if you have your guardian or whatever, your person that watches you, or, there's something that, watches the universe, blah, blah, whatever crap like that. Says, oh, hey, there's a door right here if you want to go through it. Walk through it, and then you go actually into the same world that you are in, but you're not in the same body. You're actually in a different person's body and all that, seeing from your past and such. Or you're seeing another version of yourself and all that.
Wouldn't that be more of like but I mean, in general, in my mind, what I'm thinking is, like, there's probably, like, where you can go back in time in your mind, right? That's one way, so visiting. But I guess that's present because those are concrete memories within your mind, right? And then there's, like, a spiritual journey where you can go back, like, kind of like Scrooge, where he visits, like, the past. The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present.
Yeah,
the ghost of future, right?
That's kind of more what I'm thinking with astral projection. Like, but you'd have to... I'd have to research a little bit more into astral projection because there's different methods of how you can go about it and everything. But
well, I'm always a little bit of a skeptic because anything that somebody else comes up with and postulates about astral projection is not too far off from what I could come up with.
Well, the thing is, I done it before. I say let's say possible I done it before, because you remember one time the story I told you. So long story short, I was dreaming into walking these doors and such. I don't know what everything else. I was walking through these doors and I was going through, like, different paths of, like, like these different, like, sceneries of, like, I don't know if they're different worlds or, like, universes, such like that. Kind of weird to me. And I was just passing through them, like, I didn't know what the fuck I'm doing and all that, so I just kept going until I stopped at one door, and there was no other door. It was stopped right here. Saw a nice, very old house, like, it looks like outside of a mid-forest area. Nice 2-story house, and I was questioning, like, what the hell is this happening? So, I walk into it just knowing, because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? No, I'm just going to question. If someone's here, I can ask them questions and such like that to know where am I or what am I doing here and such like that. All of a sudden, when I opened the door, and I told you about that story, where I opened the door, I was hearing a baby crying, and I was following it. So, I was at the first floor, and I was walking up to the stairs on the second floor, following the baby crying and all that. And when I went to the door that leads to the baby crying, I saw some man, look exactly like me, much older than me, like, got the baby, carrying it, and he like saying it's okay, and he stopped the baby crying, and I just heard the door open when he made to stop the baby crying. He looked at me, he's like, "You're not supposed to be here. What are you doing here? It's not your time, not yet. Get out before he sees you," and all that. And I'm like, "What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about." And I was questioning, like, can you tell me more? And I heard a little bell, ding 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 ding, and I felt something drag me back, like someone pulled me and then pushed me back to the door. And I woke up with a nosebleed coming out.
Yeah, you did wake up that.
Yeah. I was bleeding constantly and I couldn't stop bleeding. Even I put so much tissue and I even dried it, it was still bleeding a lot. It was like over bleeding. Like my nose wasn't dry or nothing. Like I never had nosebleeds like that at all. And it was too much blood. Like normally I could have fainted, but I didn't. I was just bleeding a lot, like constantly, and I was just drawing like, oh shit, like I can't stop this bleeding. What the fuck?
That could have been astral projection, or it could have just been a dream. That's the one.
But how does it cause me to wake up right away when the bell ring at the moment? And
dreams always end with a snap. But you could be what is they also call it lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreaming, you can control.
Yeah, you control. I didn't control it. I didn't control it.
You can make decisions. I don't know. If
you can make decisions, but the thing is, if I didn't control it or not, and then the bell rang at my time, I didn't wake up. I didn't do it. I didn't ring the bell, and someone pulled me through the door that I came from. Yeah.
I don't know, but the subconscious is a very weird thing, and
you've entered the Twilight Zone.
Pretty much.
Some events we just can't explain.
But think about it. So, like, if you actually can go back in time and change an event, well, so that's the thing. Like the witch Salems, would you change that? Like making all the witches, like, oh, like back in time where they say, oh, women doing medicine and all that are witches. Bullshit. I would change the matter, saying, go. I'll be like, you know what? I'll come around, start killing every man that says that. Why not?
I think I would go a little further back.
Further back? Like how further back?
Smoothers. Well, if we're talking about witch trials, it's more so just the majority of them happened was not because people thought they were actually witches, but more so a lot of times it had to do with property, money, and other disputes of the time. You know, basically women just being too outspoken.
Oh, so no, only that too.
I would go further back.
Yeah, cheating too. I told you that story one time where the man burned this witch because, you know why? He put a spell on her and from cheating from his wife, but it was him that was cheating with his wife, and he didn't tell the girl that he was dating the whole time. I'm like, really? That's fucking stupid. So he get away with it by letting the girl who didn't know nothing about it to burn to death. I would go back in time and just kill myself and be like, you know what? I saved your life. What would happen next then after that? Would it be like, guess what? There's devils among us. What do you mean? They're going back in time and killing people randomly.
I think the only thing I would do is save all of the women from the witch trials and then create my own city with all the witches that they were going to burn at the stake. No. It's very wholesome.
I'm judging you.
It's a wholesome thing. Listen.
He's lying. It's not wholesome.
It's
wholesome. It's not wholesome.
Are you starting a harem?
Yeah.
I'm starting a witch harem.
Yeah. It's so wholesome. Yeah.
Right? He's like, I'm a witch. And he's holding
He's like over here smiling.
I would have them
like,
call me Diablo-sama. Just like
Sama.
how not to summon a demon lord.
They would call you what? How you want to pronounce it again? What was it?
Diablo-sama.
Diablo-sama.
And they would all wear enslavement collars. No, I'm just kidding. So.
Whoa! Cancel.
Spicy.
Not spicy. Someone's like, okay, I'm gonna go to YouTube and report he has sex.
Two grody.
Right, two grodies being sexual and a demonstration against women.
Excuse me, I just saved all these women from witch trials.
Okay, caller.
and provided a better, more stable, healthy relationship
I wish
with
the
each
viewers
other?
could see your mischievous smile as you're talking. That's really hard to say, by the way.
Yeah.
Mischievous
So
smile.
what's the benefit of that for you?
He gets the whole city.
There's no benefit.
Oh, don't lie.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We're
yeah.
providing a service to the community.
So they
and
say
they're
we don't need no
providing
man
back
in
to
our
you,
life, so
right?
they're like we don't need no man in our sex lives to bear us children. Well, we can do that with each other. You're like,
I hate them.
I
hate
hate.
them.
So anyway, I would go back and actually change things from being a patriarchal society to more equal. That's what I would do.
But what happened? But what happened if it
Is
does?
that really a tragedy, though?
Well,
Okay, so they're both,
Okay, harem.
they're both canceled. Anyways, but
Nah,
there's
me.
a lot of
She's
society. There's a lot of societies that actually
Trudy.
favor the matriarch over the patriarch, which is
They
like
are.
when I was doing. Oh my God! There are so many across the entire continent of Africa. Like if you look at all of the cultures that are there, most of their cultures, whether that is the it's been forever since I've done art history, but with the cultures, it's very much a matriarch society. Like it's the grandmother, the mother, and I am not aware of any other society that I can name that has it so heavily based. Other than that, because that's what I researched and I studied, but I know that like across the entire continent, that's what they focused on. Like it's not patriarch, it's matriarch entirely.
Which society? Which society?
It's across
The continent of Africa.
Yeah, like all the countries,
And
all of the.
There's actually small countries too that there's small countries that are not associated with the government at all, and they actually have their own countries. Like saying, like for instance, this is our own country that you don't know about, and they're actually hidden from that. So there's actually an interesting story from it. I'll tell you. So there's a small town that's not known of except for only a few people that can go across it. But the thing is, it's a long hike and drive. Like, you can use an airplane and all that, but people are not just going to keep you there. They're just going to kick you out and not even explain where did you belong to. So, I'm going to explain. So, long story short, there's a guy who I used to talk to at a bar, and he's the most richest but poorest man. That's what he calls himself for a reason. So, long story short is that he lived in a town where it's not known, he says, and all he says is, like, our people was poor. We don't have like distributions of shipments so we can get like stuff and everything like that. They don't want to be a part of a society of like, the cities and such like that. It's terrible. Like, it's like that. So, they do plantations and such and all that, cattle raising, farming and all that.
What is the point of missing?
So the point thing is that, so the thing is, he left on his own to become successful. Like, he's like, I want to be out of my own family because they never go out of that little small town that's not known.
Okay.
And he did become successful. But the thing is, he's like, I made so much money. He makes millions of dollars and such like that. He's like, he doesn't find any value for it. So all his money he throws out is to his own people. He gets them like, establishment of shipments and stuff, like products and such. Like wood they cannot obtain, and they're more like expensive to actually up to his house. Like, and he actually built his town even better than before. Yeah, and all he wants is nothing in return. He's like,
it basically just goes back to it's never enough. As soon as you start getting more shit, you never have enough.
What does this have to do with matriarchs?
I'm just saying.
Derailed the.
I was like, what the hell?
Sorry, I know. I thought it was an interesting thing, but the thing is, they don't have no government, nothing at all. So the thing is, they work for themselves. So it's a bad thing too. Like, if you actually start your own like monarchy and all that, like that.
I don't know the current status and how the government is in these countries. Like, I'm talking about like the Yoruba clan. I'm talking about all these other clans that I cannot name, but I'm like way back. Like, I was doing like the back history of everything and how they were founded, because you're talking about way in the past, so I was talking about that too.
Religion, that's a good thing.
I don't know recent events though.
No, what if we could take religion out of the other aspect of all history?
I think people need it.
All religion or organized religion? Like, what if there was no organized religion? How would the world be different?
Oh, science. Think about it. Technology-wise and all that.
But that's still, see, the core point of it all is that, like, whether you believe in science, whether you believe in religion, whether
technology
you believe
will be
not
advanced.
Religion, you're still believing in one of the three ideas. So you believe that there's nothing, so there has to be something past nothing. Or you just believe in nothing itself. It's the whole concept of you believe in something. You believe in the higher being, you believe in science being the thing that ravels the universe together, or unravels, puts it together, but it's still something for you to believe in to make you feel like you have control over life that you don't have any control over.
So let's say this then: no gods at all, no gods.
But then you're still believing in the idea that there's nothing. So you're still believing in something.
But that's not religion, right?
It's not a religion, but it's not about religion.
It's an ideal. It's an ideal.
The concept of believing in something. So
wait, are we arguing whether... Wait, what's the argument here?
I said, how would the world be different if there was no organized religion?
Oh, we would just be a bunch of animals.
No. Actually...
Why do you think animals?
Well, religion is one of the things that helped organize people and ideals. So you would...
No.
So how do you say this?
No.
Before, hold on.
My American self is about to jump.
Yeah.
Hold on, land and sky. So we...
Land and sky?
Land and sky gods of the rivers, gods of the plains, gods of the buffaloes, gods
if
of the...
you don't know about my heritage,
hold
stay
on.
out of it.
All right, yes, because you're just so in depth, right? So religion had a major play in part in like different like organizational structures between people,
yes,
between different countries, and a lot of those religion really did shape a lot of how society is today. But back then, right?
No.
So for example, you had a priest who would organize a mass of people under one idea, one belief, one system of norms, right? So norms. That's what helped establish norms, like the reason why, for instance, they were like, you need to wear clothes, you need to not do this, and you need to not do that.
It's not that, but the thing is, there's some bad things that happen to a point where, oh, you should not be eating this, because you don't deserve it. Why not? Because God says it in this book I wrote.
See, but now we're talking about human corruption. We're not talking about...
Yeah.
So, and what people confuse religion with is that they blame religion for human being stupid and for being selfish and, being corrupt innately themselves. So they're like, oh, it's religion that's wrong. It's like, no, it's humans who take control over people who are easily manipulated, and they say... This is what the thing is saying. This is what God is saying. This is what this is doing.
Let's take this into another effect. Let's say if we could go back in time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's gone now, but you guys keep cutting me off.
I'm sorry. Go Bun.
Me or him?
Go Bun. So
no.
Yeah, no, you're on a point.
Bun is exploded. But next time I will smack you.
Our next episode of Get
Bun,
On With
Buff
It.
Bun will come out.
Buff.
All right.
Listen, if you don't put him in check.
Let's get on with it. Yeah, let's get on with it.
Okay, so no, actually, a good thing is A good thing is I say is back. Let's still go. If we could go back in time and make a change event, I want to make religion, but nothing but waifus. Come on, that's gonna be the greatest thing. There's gonna be a population of people wanting to fight over their waifus.
I would get rid of so many different things in society, like different events, like maybe the loss of the Library of Alexandria, right? Changing the World War II, changing the genocide that was Americans coming to.
But why would you cause another genocide then? You stop a genocide, you cause another genocide.
Maybe keeping China from closing off its borders for so long. Maybe increasing relationships between Asian cultures. So many different things that I rather would have done. But ultimately, I would have changed relationships. I would have gotten rid.
Let's get on with it.
I would have gotten rid of how we as a society work together. I would make more.
I'm looking at PBS.
I would make more.
This is like PBS for adults I want to listen to.
I think I would make
Honey, who's this man in this TV?
You know how they say it takes
He's
a village
annoying me.
How it takes a village to raise a kid?
Yeah.
Honey,
but more inclusive.
His interesting facts are boring.
That's not what he's saying.
Okay, anyway.
Let's get on with it. So, interesting topic is, there's two factors if you would rather. So it's like, what if? Would you time travel one time and return, or control humans with your mind forever?
I would time travel and return. I want to be like Outlander.
Oh my god.
I love that.
The hot, sexy sex scenes and all that. The body comes in, he's like...
Time travel one time and return?
Yeah. But she wants
go
to
back in time
but she
and
wants,
then come back
she
to
wants
your
to
own
meet
time.
She wants to meet a Scotland man and be like, hey, oh, so you're gonna cheat on me? Right, we're together. You're gonna cheat on me.
I feel like you have the short end of that stick. Because somebody from whatever time period you go to gets to have a great time with you for however long you stay there. And then you come back with a child, and now you got to raise it for a fucking year.
What else back in Outlander?
18 years.
I mean,
18 years.
What? That's an Outlander.
Yeah, that is Outlander.
Yeah, if you watch Outlander, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you have
Time
to raise a
travel's
kid
ways.
for 18 years.
Right.
That guy just has a great time. Then he's like, where the hell did she go? Thinks about it for a couple of days.
But
and then
does
he's like,
does it matter to change when she comes back in time? Does it stay the same, or just a few days happen?
It all depends on what you do in your
So
time
if
travel.
you
like,
say-
what do you decide to do when you
So
time
if she
travel?
stays a year and on, does she come back normal age, or
I would still say you would age.
so?
As-
But would the time change from her from her present time? So if she stays in a year
So if
back in the past,
Like,
does it stay?
okay, if I was to time travel, stay a year wherever I go,
Uh-huh.
and come back in a year would have passed for me and in the present time. If
But-
I decide to come back, it all depends on when you decide to come back.
Yeah.
Because there's right now, this is saying there's
So-
no rules that you get to say when you come back. Like if you come back multiple years later in present time, or you can come back at the same time you left. Like there was no time gone at all.
So she's talking about time, how it can. So I say, for instance, I could say 10 years in time in the past, but in the future, in the present time, time doesn't change. It doesn't matter.
can I just say that I'm too dumb? Really? Like, I think I'm a smart person, but even then I'm too dumb to really understand how time travel works. So I would rather control humans with my mind forever and have a much better time with my life.
But that would be so dull because then
Dull?
yes. Because
I don't have to control
unique.
you all the time. I don't have to control anybody all the time. I want to get to work in 5 minutes. I control everybody to park, close their brains off,
But the thing is,
and then unpark 5 minutes
But the thing
later.
is, you have to do it every time. You have to do it every day of your life. It's
No skin
actually a
off my
work
back.
schedule.
No.
It's you
No.
can, so the thing is, if
I am really good at organizing tasks. I could give them
but
all
can
one
you
task.
can you do over 1 million people? You
I don't need
can't.
to. I just need to do like 30 at a time. I can do 30 people.
Yeah, but
Okay,
yeah,
turkeys.
yeah.
I could easily control 4. I could be like, you go give me a soda. You go grab me a pizza. You go fluff my pillow. I'm gonna go take a nap after I eat this fucking soda and pizza.
Oh yeah, but what happened if the stops like there? You got to continue. If you can control their minds with your mind forever, you got to make them continue. So it's a time. It's like a work schedule.
You know what
No.
Chugardi would do? He would control the village he got from the Salem witches. And that's what he would do.
Oh, easily. And I would give them names like I give my drive folders. I'd be like, hey, you, resume 2020.
Homework I forgot to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, you. And this person's only job in life is to hold my family photo.
The things I hide from my past self.
Hey, you. Picture of my kids. Can you bring up January 18th?
Wait,
what did I say?
Picture of my kids I do not own yet, but later on if I do have kids in the future.
Yeah. Hey, you. Hidden folder. Can you?
Brochure of
come over
women
here.
I may
Yeah.
procreate with.
Yeah. Hey, secret. What is it? Hey, incognito tab. Come get the fuck over here.
Oh my god!
Incognito tab. Get the fuck over here. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Connie, it's come over here.
FBI open.
And alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Wrong address. Sorry.
I think
And then he just goes to another address.
I think
I control
I
humans.
time travel one time and return back will be the most recent.
Y'all are boring.
I
There's
didn't vote.
nothing.
Well, what do you want to do?
Nothing good in the
What
past
would you
except
do?
We're not even gonna look at that yet. I would wait until I had a lot of money, and then I would go back in time and give my mom money from when she was like financially
But
strong.
what happened? You can't bring the money
Oh,
yet.
it's so dull.
But the thing is, what happened? You
She
can't bring the
Control
money.
human-
struggled so much.
Control humans
I
forever.
don't care about other people. I
know.
care about my mom.
I know, but you can go, hey, can you put me on the phone with Jeff Bezos? Right, and then you're like, hey,
I
Jeff
remember that.
Bezos, because you control fucking
Oh,
humans.
yeah, that's
and you
true.
go, hey, give me $20 goddamn million. Real quick.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Jeff Bezos wakes up one morning and he goes, why did I give her $20 million, right? And then
How
they're
about
like,
50?
hey, you're under arrest. No, I'm not. Okay, no, you're not. And they walk the fuck away, and you
Yeah.
ended up with $20 million.
That's actually
Okay.
good. That's a good
That's
response.
good.
Yeah, you could just say, "Hey, just go."
Look
hey.
at me like that.
Yeah,
And this
actually,
is why
you could just
you
go
don't
to the bank.
deserve the power to
Yeah,
control humans.
yeah.
Look
Actually,
here, Salem Village.
yeah, actually, that's a good response. You can just go to the bank and be like, "Just give
Hold
me all your
on
money."
here, girlfriend.exe. Shut down. Restart. Reboot.
delete file, then delete file and put it in trash can. She disappears.
Yeah, I need to fucking I need to clear out these cookies to get in the way.
Bun Bun has disappeared from the site, from the server. She got completely deleted in the trash can.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'd be in a mansion in 15
would
minutes.
you okay, let's see here. What's another good one? Would you rather die in front of your friends or let your friends die in front of you? I'll let my friends die in front of me. I'll go straight up. Let my friends die in front of me, because after that, if I have a kid with someone else, I'm gonna name after them. He's like, hey, I'm gonna die. It's okay, man. I understand. Guess what? What? We're having a kid. Me and my partner. Really? Yeah, we're gonna name it after you die. Sweet. He's like, sweet. All right, Deku fam, come over here.
Oh no!
Hey, Deku fam, come over here. He's
There's
like,
never a part 2.
he's like, what's up? And he's Asian.
What if all my friends are just anime characters?
What do you mean?
Come here, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Well, your friends can't be named after you.
That's not the question.
No, what
That's
if
not
you
the
don't
No.
have any friends? Then what? Huh?
Then take your harem.
Yeah, so you die then.
all
So
your
you
harem
don't
die.
have no friends, you die automatically then.
You gonna make me kill off my whole haram?
It's harem.
Oh, ram. You mean ramen? Your whole ramen.
Haramen.
Whole ramen?
Haramen.
I'm kind of with you on this one though. I don't want to die.
I'll die.
You die for your friends? In front of your friends? Your friends be like, pathetic. Oh.
Deuces.
Deuce.
You're like having a heart attack, but you somehow raise your left arm, and you chuck up the deuce, and you're like,
No, I'd be like,
Bye.
you guys can't see what I did, but
Bye.
yeah. Right, she disappears. You? Smoothers? You let your friends die and be like,
I don't know. I don't have many friends.
Same.
I don't know. Would I want to die in front of my friends and cause them to have trauma and everything from that? Or would I let them die and take that trauma?
I'll let them die.
I don't think I would experience any trauma.
I wouldn't experience.
I just wouldn't want to kill all of them.
What if I died in front of you?
Like, how old are we?
What if we all died in front of you? You wouldn't experience any trauma?
I'll be laughing.
I'd have to.
You'd laugh!
Yeah.
I would have. I was
the only one who survived.
It would be difficult, but would I have trauma? Not exactly.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
No, you see two
trauma
grody.
depends on the man.
No. You see two. Hey, no. If we all die, the next thing you know, you see two grody crying in a pillow.
It's a body pillow of the.
Of all three of us.
I'm not.
You'll always be with me!
My friends didn't die. They're with me every night.
The waifu pillows. I'm a waifu.
Yeah, I think you guys.
Right? Hey, but the funny thing is, I have two versions. One side of myself.
Okay, so just know that whoever dies first, we need to get a copy of a photo, and we are creating a body pillow.
Oh
So
my God.
so I'm just gonna be in my nice pajamas and all that, and the other side is gonna be like with my pajamas slide down to my butt cheek,
God.
be like pointing at me like, no, senpai.
And with that, we are out of time. I'm Smoothers, and this has been the Get On With It podcast.
This is Bun Bun saying to like and subscribe, and now we have a webtoon, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah, don't forget to watch our episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, and some other podcasting platforms. Check the link tree in the link below.
Do you have any comments of what questions you have about yourselves of what ifs in this situation? Please let us know, because I would like to talk about it in Twitter, YouTube, or what other ones we have. Oh, Instagram too. Yay.
No?
What about TikTok?
Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah, you get
TikTok.
TikTok.
You
Yeah.
have a TikTok.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna post my keyboards and anime shit in there. Yes.
Anyway, well, that's all our time. So,
All right. Bye.
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 Boo.
So, this has been the Get On With It podcast.
Boo.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Smoothers.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry.
boo, you suck.
Hi,
I'm just gonna
Smoothers.
why don't we just
No,
edit
it's
that
cute.
and then do another?
Yeah.
Oh, but that was funny.
No, it,
I'm Bun Bun.
Yeah. All right. He's too grody, and I'm Choke Me Senpai.
Yeah, we have to overdo it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is something we always forget the outro. So I say,